ask questions, specific questions. What do you want me to do? Why do you want me to do it? How do you plan for me to do it? And what do you expect the constructive result to be? Now, that's on page 71 of the textbook for the Revised Expanded Edition of the textbook for victims of white supremacy. Those questions will fit anywhere at any time, and I want to underline any, A-N-Y, in any exchange of views that you're having with anybody anywhere on the planet, white, non-white, male, female, old, young, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Those 4 questions will take everybody. The answers will take everybody, maybe not where they want to go, but they're guaranteed to take everybody right where they're supposed to be. And you can try it. Page 71. That's the formula. When you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, and you're in a dilemma, whatnot, and people are, seem to be being aggressive against you or something like that, you just simply back off. And don't interfere with the answers that you get. Just have another question ready about the answers. That's the codified way.
Page 71?
That's the formula. Page 71 of the Revised Expanded Edition of the textbook for victims of white supremacy, the book written by me, that you can get by going to producejustice.com. Those 4 questions. And the answers that you get. Don't help people with the answers. That's real important. Don't butt in when they're giving you their answers. They're giving you their answers. That's what you want. Just simply say, what do you want me to do? Why do you want me to do it? That's question number 2. But actually, the way I have it written, what do I want to do?
Yes.
All right? And that's something you can ask yourself this, wherever you are every day, because it says so. Every day, all day, wherever you are, ask yourself these 4 basic questions. These are basic questions every day, all day. What do I want to do? But if you're talking to someone else and they seem to be directing you to do something or not do something, and like the caller has said, in that instance, you say, what do you want me to do?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What do you want me to do, ma'am?
Sir.
Miss Graham, what do you want me to do?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. Miss Graham, why do you want me to do this thing that you say you want me to do? If the person, like the illustration that was given, say, well, why don't you be more social? Okay, what do you want me to do? Why do you want me to do it? How do you plan for me to do it? You have a plan for me to be more social.
Yes.
And then that 4th question, that's the dynamite question. What do you expect the constructive result to be? If I sit here all day telling you my business, is that going to produce a constructive result? And if so, after I tell you my business, does that mean that from now on I'm going to be rich? Well, you got all kind of questions about that. Because whatever anybody's criticizing you for, let them make their case based on what the result is going to be if you do what they want you to do. So you're just asking, what do you want me to do?
Yes.
Evidently I'm not doing what you want me to do. So what do you want me to do? But the bottom line question, after all the other questions, thousands of questions maybe, what do you expect the constructive result to be?
Okay.
And then you might even add on to that, and for whom? Because is it going to be constructive for me? Or is it going to be constructive for you? Or if it's going to be constructive for both of us, how is it going to be constructed?
Exactly.
See, you can have all kinds of questions, but stay in the question lane. Don't at any point say, why do you need to know my business? And because you ain't got no, and then it was okay to ask that first question, but then don't jump into a statement saying, you don't need to know my business. Don't make statements at all. Stay away from statements, because statements will lead you to an argument. But you stay in the question lane. The person who asks the questions, this is fundamental. Maybe not in all cases, but I would say, in just about every case that I've ever seen, the person who asks the questions is always the most powerful person in that particular conversation. When you're doing the question, that's why the court system is set up, so that when you're on that witness stand or something like that, and you're on what they call the hot seat, you can't ask questions, because the person who asks the questions has the most power.
Yes.
That's the most powerful position.
Yeah, the lawyer.
So the lawyer walks back and forth in front of you. Where were you at 6 p.m., July the 3rd, 1947, whatever? All right? Take your time. They'll tell you that. Because they know you got to think. Why? Because you're on the hot seat. And when you're on the hot seat, you better do some thinking before you open your mouth. All right? But the person who is asking the question, that's the easy job. It's the person who's trying to answer. That's the hard part. And the way the person answers questions, if they're trying to hide something, or if they have a hidden agenda, or if the person is trying to do some harm to you or something like that, you just keep asking questions. That's going to come out. That's why a lawyer, what do defense lawyers do more than anything? What do they jump up in court and say? They say, don't answer that.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I object to this line of questioning.
Yeah, object. Yeah, objection.
I object, Your Honor. I object. I object to this line of questioning. Why? They know that you keep trying to answer those questions, and you have done something that you're trying to hide. You're going to fool around and trap your own self by the answers that you get to those questions.
Yeah. So
that's why a lot of people, a lot of smart lawyers, when they know that their client just might be guilty,
yeah,
they say, look, you know what? I'm not putting you on the stand.